ATL is always good to me. ATL is always good to me. I got this from one of my ATL lovers. And she said, Korra, you're always complaining about your hair. So use my stuff. It's a product. It's called Deca Plus Satin Pomade. Let's use it. Instructions. Apply pomade to scalp by lightly glazing, then massage gently, evenly distribute throughout hair strands. Oh, it's like a Vaseline, like a hair lotion. To scalp. So I need to put it on my fingertips. Good morning. This is a gift from a Korean on my concert. She brought it to my concert. And everyone was giving me. She gave me her product. This is not a paid advert. This is just me showing some love to my Korean. And the name of her product is Deca Plus. I don't know if it's her product or if she just gave it to me to help with my hair. I don't know. But I'm using it. Guys, I'm in ATL. My stay in ATL is going to be productive. It's going to be fulfilling. It's going to be amazing. Ooh. It feels good on my hair. It feels good. Good morning, good morning. I'm in ATL, guys. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, baby. I'm in ATL in a fancy, dancy hotel. How are you guys doing? See this hotel room, eh? See this hotel room. Good morning, Kristen Gumps. Yeah. Cover my robe properly. You're watching me from Zambia. Look at my view. Korra's view in its ATL. Look at my view now. My view is viewing. Damn. I'm being spoiled. I'm so spoiled. Good morning. Okay. I have a collab today with one creator that I look forward to meeting. Like, I really admire this creator, and I'm excited to go meet with this creator to see what we can come up with together. I'm excited. Where are you watching me from? Greetings all the way from Nespruit, South Africa. Wow. There are many places I've never seen or heard of. Much love from Istanbul, Turkey. Wow. I'm in the big A, Atlanta. A lot of people watching me from Turkey, from Gambia. Oh my gosh. I'm in the Philippines. Wow. Kenya. Oh my goodness. Huh. I have a free ticket to all these places from my phone. Just turn it on and I'm talking to you in Kenya. Oh my Lord. Florida, St. Lucia, Daniel. From the UK. Oh my goodness. Good morning, good morning. Where are my star senders? Where are my lovers? Bless me, I beg. Bless me. No, they look me, say I get money because I did fancy hotel. No, be me pay. My view is so beautiful. Jeez. Jeez. Corita Chester, thank you for 200 stars. Send me the tap this video, tap. Oh, you know some people don't say, look at her, she's enjoying living in hotel. She doesn't need my support. I need it too. I need it. Good morning. So for this live video this morning, I want to talk about something that I saw when I went out last night. Cheryl Robinson, thank you so much for 500 stars. Good morning. Last night I went out on the town in Atlanta. I had a great vibe and I ended up at a strip club, a gentleman's club, right? And I got in. My dates to the strip club was a very big gentleman. He just was like, here you go, you know, with some, you have to have money when you go into the strip club so that the girls can give you some dances, you can have some fun. I didn't want any dances. I just wanted to watch. So I went on one side of the club to watch the beautiful dancers work the pole, right? Marcon, thank you so much for 20 stars. And Atlanta, this strip club that I was in had the state-of-the-art weapons checking system to get in. It was very safe and I was very impressed. It was almost like you're entering the airport. What are you doing at the strip club? I went to look at the strip club. I went to see. Anyway, we get in through this very, very state-of-the-art weapons checking system. We get into the club. We see the beautiful gentlemen's girls. The girls are pretty. There was one particular girl I thought was very, very, very beautiful. Yo went to Magic City. I don't think that was the name of this one. This club was not Magic City. Anyway, these girls were so beautiful. I was asking myself, why will you be stripping? You are this fine? Why can't you come on Facebook and show your talent, or even just do your makeup or something? Why are you taking off your clothes for money? Some people think that's what I do on Facebook. Or that's what I do in life, is take off my clothes for money. No, I make music, I dance. Yeah, but anyway, I digress. I met this beautiful girl. Of all the people in the club, she came straight to me and sat next to me and she just started talking to me. I thought it was a little weird because I'm not a man. I'm not going to give you money to dance on me or give me a lap dance or anything. She just wanted to speak to me. She said, you look beautiful. Have you ever danced? I'm like, yeah, I'm actually a professional dancer and singer. She said, you're a professional dancer? I said, I am. She said, what is it like? Her eyes lit up like a Christmas tree. Her eyes were like, you dance? That girl is a passionate dancer. That is how she ended up in the strip club. And also she's a student and she needs the quick money. But her eyes lit up because I know a passionate dancer when I see it. There's something about dance. Dance is a gift from God. He gives you to be able to go through your life stresses in a beautiful way. For me, when I'm stressed, you all know that I'll come here and dance and dance on my enemy's head. I dance on everything, basically, because it's just a passion that you cannot even explain. I dance for everything. I dance when I'm happy and dance when I'm very sad. I dance for everything. This girl is a passionate dancer. She's from the Caribbean, mother Caribbean, father Caribbean. She is basically ethnic. She was the only really, really dark skinned one there. Okay, no, there were a couple of them. There were a couple of them, but she was like the youngest. I asked her, how old are you? She said she's 23. I said, why are you doing this? She said she's a student. She doesn't have money and she needs to pay the bills. She told me about how she was by her cousin from the age of 3 to 8 years old. The cousin kept every day for 5 years of her childhood. She was by her cousin. And so I'm like, so do you think that's the reason why you do this? You think you contributed? She said, no, that she just likes the financial independence of doing it. And I asked her, how much do you make like a night here? She said, on a good night, I could walk out of here with $1,200. I said, you make $1,200 in one night? She said, yeah. I said, what's this craziest thing that you've ever experienced stripping in Atlanta? She said, this one time, this white guy came and he had money. We could tell he got money. You know, she had the southern accent. Nadine Willis, thank you so much for 100 stars. She said the white guy came in. He was very drunk or on some sort of substance. He wanted the youngest girl and took her to the VIP. So she looks really young. She could pass for like a teenager because she had that young face, right? So she could pass for like a teenager. Who is this one? Because she saw you, you sound crazy. Are you crazy? You want to take your meds, baby? Okay. Moderator, please let me block that person. She told me that the guy picked her up and took her to the VIP. That is where the club is very strict. You cannot touch the girls. You cannot slap their bum bum. You can only pay for the dance and the girls will do what they like with you, but you cannot do it to them. That's their policy, right? So she went to the VIP with this guy. This was her craziest story. And the guy was like, how old are you? She told him. He was like, ooh. Then he started to talk about doing things with 12-year-olds. And she and her girlfriend, because she said, I was with my girl. We took this guy to the VIP talking about doing things to 12-year-olds and even talking about 12-year-olds in the same conversation as you're talking about sex. It just threw me off. So I and my girl, we said we're going to take advantage of this guy because you ain't going to come in here talking about doing things with 12-year-olds. This man probably had a fetish for doing things with children. And it ticked this woman off so badly that she and her girl decided to take all his money. So we did a bunch of things with this. She called him the bigger word. We did a bunch of things with him, and then we took him outside. And what we did afterwards, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even regret it because he ended up paying me $1,100 and my girl $1,100 because we told the club that that's what we did. And we know we didn't do anything like that, but that man, he got to pay for what he said. And it just told me that this girl is stripping. She's a stripper, but she still has some values when it comes to children because she is also a victim of being as a child, you know? So it ticked her off very badly when the man said he wanted something to do with a 12-year-old. And she was talking about how little kids are trafficked and how, you know, all this stuff. How little kids are trafficked and how it's a really scary world and these men have the craziest fetishes and how she just does not see a man beyond his lustful ideas and his desires. And this young woman had so much wisdom for her age. And she was just like, I asked her another question. I said, what is the craziest thing that has ever happened to you outside of here? She said, before I started all this, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Before I started all of this, I was a good girl. I was a very good girl. I mean, I've been through my shit. You know, she was using the S word, and this girl just came and poured her heart out to me, a complete stranger at the bar. And she just was like talking about her childhood, you know, trauma and all of that. And I was like, whoa, you know, but it was such a deep conversation. She said she was a good girl. That there was a man who she started to make some, when she started to strip, she started to make some good money, and she wanted some guidance as to how to invest the money she's making. I'm like, my queen, YouTube. YouTube. Or you know, most of the things I've learned in this America, they always want to charge you, but there are a lot of people who just give the information out for free on YouTube. Why don't you just go on YouTube, learn how to file your taxes, learn how to get your credit right, learn how to, you know, put your money properly in places that will make you. Anyway, I told her, anything you want to learn is probably on YouTube. It depends on how really you want to learn it. Most of the dances I learned, I self-taught myself on YouTube. Then I took some classes from people I admire. I travel the world to learn from people that I love. But YouTube is your friend. That's what I left her with. She's like, YouTube, right? I said, yeah, just watch videos. People are giving free information on YouTube, on Facebook, on social media about these important life skills that you need to succeed in life, like how to file your taxes, all these how-tos, especially here in America, which can be really money grabbing. If you don't know these things, people can take advantage of you in the name of building your credit. They can take advantage of you, give you incredulous loans with ridiculous interest margins in order to increase your credit when you can do it yourself. These are little things that you can learn just watching YouTube. And I told her about it. She was like, okay, thank you, girl. You're so sweet. Thanks for having a conversation with me. The first thing she said was, this guy was supposed to help her, you know, invest her money properly so she doesn't strip forever. And she was going to his house to ask him to help her. And he started to say, well, you know, if I gotta help you, this is what I do, this is how I help businesses. He started talking about all the businesses he helps and how blah, 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 and she needs blah, blah, blah. Anyway, to cut the long story short, this guy forced himself on her. And she said something that struck me. She said, once he started being very aggressive, I just let him do what he wanted, because this out here, they be shooting in the face if you don't do what they want, and I don't want to be hurt. So she has been ingrained in her is the idea that if she doesn't do what a man wants, she could get hurt. And I was just like, wow, interesting. Anyway, I had a conversation with a stripper yesterday. She was very gorgeous. She was Caribbean. She was by far one of the most beautiful women I've seen this month. Yeah. And she sounded quite intelligent. She didn't sound like she was, she sounded intelligent. She didn't sound like a degenerate. I asked her if she did any D's, and she said, yeah, once in a while I'll be doing. I'm like, oh, girl, you're 23 and you started doing D's. What's gonna happen to you is you're gonna deteriorate very quickly. You're gonna go south really quickly, especially when you start doing the D word. And then I told her, what do you do for your health? How do you take care of yourself? She says, you know, I'll be going to the spa. I'm like, girl, so you're young right now. You know, when you're young, you look good, you can strip, you're fantastic. But if you don't take care of your health and if you start doing drugs, you only have a couple of more years before it's gonna be bad for you. And so, if anything, I left her with, do not do drugs. You can strip if you want. You're a free woman. But please say no to drugs. She's like, I mean, I only be doing it when, I'm bored. I'm like, girl, if you're bored, watch something on Netflix. you know, she was beautiful. And she seemed like she really wants to learn how to dance. She said, when I be working the pole, I be performing. Like all these girls, they just be out here shaking and twerking. I be performing. And they can feel it. You see, they can feel it when I'm on the pole. Because I be performing. And I was looking at her and I said, this woman, she's passionate about performing. She's passionate about dancing. And her eyes lit up when I told her I was a dancer. She said, you're a dancer? Can I see you? And she saw me dance and she said, oh my God, you're so amazing. I said, thank you. When you start dancing, how long you been dancing? I said, I've been dancing for a hot minute now. She said, oh, girl, you're fire. I said, thank you. Yeah, so I had a conversation with a stripper. Yeah. She said, but the misconception, I mean, she used the word misconception. I said, this girl is smart. Because that's not a word that someone who's not a tad bit educated will be able to use. She said, the misconception about strippers is that we don't, we're not smart. We don't got no intelligence and whatnot. Lin Lin Choi, thank you for 145 stars. Appreciate you, my queen. Yeah, I had a conversation with a stripper. It was enlightening. I have to say, it was enlightening. So let's go take on the day. Lin Lin Choi, thank you so much. Oh, sounds like your story. My story? How do you mean? Am I a stripper? Or are you trying to be smart? Are you trying to insinuate that I'm a stripper? At this age, look at you. You look like 80 years old trolling me. Why can't you just find somebody else and leave me alone? Marcia Prince, thank you so much for 200 stars. Instead of you to be a mother figure, you're out here trolling me. I'm not a stripper, but if I was, I would make a lot of money. But I'm not. I don't know how I can, do that and still keep my soul intact. My soul is very important to me. If one day I figure out a way to be able to do that and keep my soul intact, but I don't think there's a way. What am I doing today? I have a lot of things to do today. A lot of things. I'm excited. Do you know what someone said yesterday? He said, if you strip, you're going to make so much money. I said, then how am I going to look my daughter in the face and tell her, no, June, you cannot strip? She's just going to be like, well, Mom, here you go. This is you stripping. I'm going to just tell you, it's bad for you. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But they make 1,200 a night on a good night. Imagine that, 30,000 a month. What are you even gonna do with all that money as a young girl? You can pay for college, I think in the pursuit of money, we all do crazy things in the pursuit of money. But then we realize intrinsically that the money is not the goal. The money is only a tool. It's not the goal. And if you let money be the reason why you do stuff like stripping, which eats away at your soul, I don't think that it's worth it. I'd rather do something that I hate, like I really hate, like maybe like work a 9 to 5 at a desk job than to strip. You're living inside my head, rent free, baby. I love you too. Who is this person putting the sick emoji on my thing? And you guys are replying, so all I'm seeing is sick, 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 sick. It's a beautiful night. Ooh, how did you get that in those jeans? Hey, hey, baby, how did you get that in those jeans? Where you drop it down is killing me. See you in a VIP bed, baby, baby, baby. How did you get that in those jeans? Ooh, what's your name? You, sexy thing, you. I don't know if I can wear this. What do you guys think? Tell me, how did you get that in those jeans? Will you drop it down? It's killing me. Baby, in those jeans. In those jeans. Jeans. Hot weather clothing. I have a jacket, honey. I can wear whatever I want in my jacket. Bye, guys.